Hello, everyone. This is the Senior Design Team DeepSeek at the University of South Carolina. My name is Dominic, and I would like to introduce you to Calendar Media. Some of the problems we see stemming from existing social media today include disorganization and time management as well. This extends across a wide range of people and backgrounds. Take, for instance, imagine being a student trying to manage rigorous coursework, an encroaching professional career, and extracurricular activities. This may seem burdening enough already, but once you try to plan things in your free time, say activities with friends, things start to slip through the cracks. Traditionally, you would contact your friends to sit through your schedules individually to find a time that works for everyone. However, this has its own failings in several ways. Maybe you aren't sure what your friends already have scheduled in their free time. Maybe your own obligations make it hard to set aside time to reach out and plan these events, or maybe you get the time to plan events but have trouble remembering or tracking everything as time goes on. This can create a lot of disconnection between you and your social circles when trying to plan activities together, which is something I'm sure the majority of the population is familiar with. This is something we would like to help prevent through calendar media.
Hello, I'm Joe Zielinski. Without our app, trying to make plans can be very difficult. Most of the time, plans get lost in a long, unfocused group chat where anyone can talk about anything without focus and the details start to get lost. You only ever hear about events if a friend mentions it, or worse, after someone's already posted about it online. When event details change, it's extremely difficult. There's no way to effectively communicate with everyone in real time to know what's happening. And so, without one single integrated place to manage, you are constantly dealing with everything through a different app. You have messages here, calendar in another, and event invites in yet a third app. And without one central place to manage everything, people are constantly juggling different apps. After noticing all of these issues that we have encountered in our own personal lives, we knew that there had to be a better way. Calendar Media combines everything about scheduling events, calendars, and friends into a single platform so you can stay connected and not confused. In this picture, you can see multiple friends posting their own events where each one can see so they can all stay in the loop together. This is the problem we designed Calendar Media to solve.
Interesting show for a member at our team here at Calendar Media. With Calendar Media, our vision is simple. We've all experienced the chaos of trying to make plans across different platforms by managing different apps, texting on group chats, or even scrolling through social media just to still miss important details. That's why our first goal was to eliminate the hassle of dealing with multiple apps by providing us one centralized platform to create, manage, and track your events. Everything in one place makes it much easier to coordinate and far less frustrating. Calendar Media makes it easy to see what events your friends are attending, or even find new events that you didn't even know were happening. Under each event post, you can comment to talk to other users, make new friends, and expand your social circle, and in turn, create new events and social opportunities for you to take advantage of. We know that plans change and it's important to stay up to date. That's why our app provides real-time updates to events you're attending. You don't need to wait and hope that someone keeps in the loop. Just log into our app, check the event, and find the latest updates right there for you. Finally, at the heart of it all, Calendar Media is about strengthening real-world connections. By keeping users engaged with their social circles and communities, we help them we help turn online awareness into offline action. The goal isn't just to help people plan better, it's to help them live better by making it easier to be present, active, and socially connected in their everyday life.
So my name is Ian Turner, and I'm going to be talking about the tech stack that we use to build our application. I'm going to start by talking about the front end, which is developed using JavaScript. We chose React.js as our framework, mainly because it's simpler and easier to use than other frameworks. It's also the most popular. So we built our application as a single page application that then communicates with the backend using Fetch API. As far as the backend, that's built using Python. We chose Flask as our framework, and we chose PyTest as our framework to do the testing. We also use the Hashlib library in order to hash passwords so that we don't store them in the database as plain text. And we use the secrets library in order to generate random tokens that we can use as authentication tokens. And we send those as cookies to the client so they can save their login information. The database is just a MongoDB database running on a virtual machine on the DigitalOcean cloud. And our API and our front end also are run on the DigitalOcean cloud. The way that that works is that we compile the React app to a set of static HTML files that can then be uploaded to the server. And the API gets built into a Docker image that can then also be uploaded. And those both run in addition to the MongoDB database on the virtual machine. Um, and then we use Nginx as a reverse proxy to expose those to the end user.
Hello, my name is Jacob Robertson, and I will be demoing Calendar Media. So this is our Splash landing page sort of thing. We have the option to log in, register. You can read up a little bit about Calendar Media, and you can see some of our features, meet the team, check out the repo if you'd like. I'm going to go ahead and log in as Jimmy. He's one of our users, has a few events in his calendar. So when we log in, we're met with the main calendar page. We have a nav bar at the top. It'll give us some notifications, settings, profile, create an event, the whole shebang. We see there's some events on there, but let's go ahead and create a new one. We will name it store, and that will be at the store. Maybe he wants some eggs, and we want that to be today, but he kind of forgot to do it because it was 12 hours ago. So we're going to make that public and set a reminder. Create that, we'll see it in our calendar. We will also see that we have a notification for it. So we can click that and go to the event. We can read up all about it, edit event, delete event. We can like an event, we can leave a comment. Oops, I forgot to go. See our comment there. And then we can delete this event because it has passed already. We also have the week and day views. So the week view will show all the events for the selected week and certain timetables. We also have the day view, which is similar, but except for the selected day. We also can add friends, and I know a guy named Ben. He's a pretty cool guy. So we will add him. And before I do that though, switch to dark mode because light mode is a bit blinding. So let's go ahead and log out and log back in as Ben. So it's a similar view, same thing. We see we have notification from Jimmy. Jimmy's a pretty cool guy, so I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Then once we accept that, we will see all his events pop up on our calendar where they're a different color and they have his name next to him, so they're easier to differentiate. We can also see his events on the sidebar on the selected day, and there's also this little tooltip if it does overflow. You can see all those events there. But in the event feed, we can also see all of my events and our friends' events. We can go ahead and go to the profile where you can see all of my events. Again, these are all the events I've liked. So I've liked lunch, and you can also see that Jimmy has been ignoring my comments. Is this on? We got to make sure he knows. Unlike it too, so he knows that I'm not playing around. See, it disappeared from the liked events. We can also remove Jimmy because he's being kind of rude, ignoring me. There is also let's go back to Jimmy. Let's go back to Jimmy. We also have the option to pull events from Google Calendar, which is pretty cool, I think. If we link with Google, this is a pre-set up account, so make it pretty speedy. So yeah, we see these events pulled in from Google Calendar. They are quite a while ago, yeah, back in February, but they're there. we can also edit our profile. So let's say we wanted to upload a profile picture. Let's just do something like that. Something like that. Little terminal screenshot. People know what's up. We can say Jimmy Jenga. That's a cool name. Bio Jimmy. And yeah. So that's it for our demo. Thank you.